Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ajiana, and I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Sorry guys, there's somebody outside of my window, literally blowing the leaves and stuff like that, and he's really distracting. I keep thinking that he's looking into my window, so really I already know that I barely be on here and whatever. I barely post, whatever. I'm gonna actually stop saying that because I feel like that's just like further speaking it into existence. Like it's confirming, like, oh, you don't post? Bet you really don't post. But yeah. Yeah, guys. How are you? How are you? It's been so long. Guys, I've been going. Why is he doing that? Oh, okay. I need to close the window. That's too distracting. Anyways, yeah, it's been a while since I've made a little video and whatever. A lot of things have taken place, guys. Like, your girl been going through it. I really meant to go and get some, like, liner, some brown liner, guys. I meant to get some brown liner for my lips and whatever, to line my lips and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get myself to come out of the house more and stuff like that. Like, I used to be so active. I remember back in the day and whatever, when I first started YouTube, I was a lot more active. I was taking a bus everywhere and stuff like that. I think it's a low key a little bit because of that. Like, I gotten used to being a lot more sheltered thanks to Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. And I just feel like if I'm not in a car or anything like that, I'm not going outside because I just feel like that's kind of embarrassing, you know? But like, I'm missing so much life, and I already know. I feel it. I feel like I'm missing so much just by keeping myself inside because I'm too I'm on my high horse and whatever. I think I'm too good to just fucking take the train somewhere or take the bus somewhere or something like that. So, I'm trying to push myself to get out the house more because, like, I mean, a lot of things have changed from like when I was younger and whatever. Like, I mean, I was in school. I'm in school right now and whatever. It's just then I was in high school. Now I'm in college and stuff like that. And like, you know, I had friends that would take the bus and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I used to take the bus and train anyways and whatever was because of friends. But like, that's when I started to actually like experience stuff. Like, I was so sheltered as a kid and stuff like that. Like, getting out of my town, my little area and stuff like that, like traveling and stuff like that. I want to start doing things like that and start enjoying. Oh my god. Start enjoying doing things like that on my own and whatever, because like I done had friends and stuff like that that introduced me to like just going out and about and like living my own life and stuff like that. But I was with my friends, and then like I don't know when or where, I think like I got into a relationship and I just got so dependent on like being with somebody all the time and whatever, that when I wasn't with somebody, it's like, okay, I'm gonna keep myself put up until I'm with people, and then I'll feel comfortable enough to go out and stuff like that. Why? I don't really know. I don't really know why it's like that and whatever, because I mean, it's a mind thing. It's mental and whatever. It's all mental because everything is gonna stay the same outside. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're with people or you're not with people, and I have to remember that. Like, like nothing's gonna change just because I'm walking with a group of people. Versus, I mean, as far as danger, but that's not really why I'm not going outside. I'm just not going outside because I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of fear of like being perceived and looked at, and you know what I'm saying, like, and then there's some times where I don't want people to talk to me. I don't want to get catcalled and stuff like that, and I already know what's gonna come with it and stuff like that. So I just try to avoid all of that, but I just feel like I'm missing so much by avoiding everything, like, because now it's like I hid in the house too long and whatever. It's like now that I'm being seen and perceived, it's like, ah, don't look at me, don't look at me. Like, what the fuck you looking at? Like, that's literally how it feels and whatever. So there's really a couple of things that I want to talk about and stuff like that. And yes, I did change my shirt. I really did not like the shirt that I just had on. Don't judge me, okay? But yeah, so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about stress. Let me go turn the music down in the back. So lately, I really have been going through a lot of things. And it seems like certain things that I've been going through have been happening all at once. Like, at least the most dramatic things and stuff like that. Like, I recently lost my grandfather and I had a kidney infection all in the same weekend and whatever. And those are just some of those are the major things that I'm dealing with. Like, on top of chronic stress due to toxic relationships and boundaries and just relationships with people in general, you know, like setting healthy boundaries, but then at the same time, it's just like, hold on, guys. I was looking for my chapstick. But at the same time, it's like eliminating problems at the, you know, like eliminating the stress. So this morning I woke up, like, guys, you know, you're stressed out when you can't sleep throughout the whole night, okay? You know, you're stressed out when your appetite and your patterns, your eating patterns change, you know? Hold on, guys, because I am so insecure on the way that I talk when when I'm on camera, because for some reason I feel like my mouth just does this weird thing, and I don't even know how to fucking describe it. I really don't. It just makes the way that I pronounce words, or the way it looks like I pronounce words, so exaggerated, and it's so weird. And I just cringe every time I notice I do that. So I'm probably not even gonna look at the camera, like, honestly, at this freaking point, because I feel like every time I look at the camera and I'm talking to myself and whatever, I get 10 times more nervous. And it's the only person I'm talking to is me. Like, talk about mental health issues, because what the fuck you getting nervous to talk to yourself for? Like, dude. Anyway, so we're talking about stress and stuff like that. And I know that this video will eventually reach the people that it needs to reach. So I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to stress about how many views this video gets and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. Like, not with this video, at least. All my other videos and whatever, I always worry about, you know, I hope it finds the right people, and, you know, I hope the right people who needed to hear this hears it and stuff like that. And, you know, like, but with this, I just feel like it will. Like, if not today, if not tomorrow, if not next week, next month, whenever you watch this video is when you're meant to watch it. Straight up. So, you know, and something led me here to talk about stress and how stress and how stress really affects the body and what stress can really do to you, you know, if you're not educated and stuff like that. But first of all, I know you guys are probably like, y'all probably not saying none of this, but y'all probably don't even really realize what stress can do to the body, or how underrated stress is when it comes to health issues and stuff like that. Like, yes, guys, yes. So, guys, I keep changing my outfit. I literally just came back from the dispensary and stuff like that. I have to go through my, this was completely side no and whatever. I have to go through my clothes and throw out like most of them and whatever, because my weight is always fluctuating. And then I just feel like I have clothes that had no business even being in my closet in the first place. Like, they're so ugly. I don't know. Anyways, guys, so back to stress, okay? Back to stress. So this morning and whatever, I mustered up the courage to actually, I was on TikTok and whatever. Actually, let's bring it back, guys. I have not been feeling myself. I have not been feeling good for about a week now. Respectfully, I'm not gonna lie. Let me get comfortable. I'm not gonna lie or anything like that. I kind of made a little bit of not too great decisions over the Halloween weekend and stuff like that. And I guess you could say I ended up back in a place where I really did not want to be. I ended up being around people that I really did not want to be around and stuff like that. But it was Halloween. I was drinking. I'm not really thinking, you know. I'm letting loose and stuff like that. And I have worked so hard within the past few months to get myself to where I am right now. Like, and I mean just in life and whatever, you know. But like mentally, just by me doing the little 1-2 that I did with my past, like dancing with the past, dancing with the devil, whatever you want to call it, and whatever, completely, like, shifted me, like, you know, into a space of unease, heaviness, confusion, sadness. Like, I did not feel like it was not, my life was not that heavy before. Like, my life, respectfully, was boring. It was boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was stepping into a new life. So, you know, like, of course, you're just testing your new life and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, I get bored and whatever. And then I feel discontentment. But I managed to keep that under control. But if I mix that with alcohol and whatever, it's like all of those practices go out the window and whatever, you know? Unfortunately. And that's honestly why I do not drink like that. Like, because I've realized the pattern that I get when I'm drinking and stuff like that. When I'm drinking, I'm welcoming bad energies to me. I don't even care about the consequences. Like, and it's insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're drinking, you do things that you would think 5 times over before even fucking doing when you were sober and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna hit up an ex and stuff like that did you so wrong and stuff like that. But if you were sober, no way in hell. You would have just remembered why the fuck you left in the first place, and it would have just been that. When you're drinking and stuff like that, you don't even think about that. You're just like, I want to be held. I want to be, And then you end up back in some shit, and you wake up the next morning like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so had some heaviness going on. I don't know why I left my grinder back there. But I haven't really been feeling myself since. And like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get back to where I was and stuff like that before I lose who the fuck I was trying to be. Like, that shit is so scary, because it's like, damn, I already know that this is not where the fuck I want to be. This is not where I need to be. This is not where I'm trying to head. This is not where I'm going or anything like that. Like, damn, I'm fucking myself. All because, you know, a moment in time, a feeling in time. You know what I'm saying? That's like, You wasn't supposed to act on that emotion, that feeling. You're supposed to let it pass. And yeah, so now it's like a hangover. It's like, okay, it's the hangover part. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I didn't stick around long enough to become truly addicted to the point where I'm over here withdrawing. No, but it does feel more like a hangover. Like, you remember everything from last night and stuff like that. You still feel a little sick and whatever, and you're trying to just detoxify yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, out with the toxins and stuff like that. Like, literally. Like, and mind you guys, most of the things that I'm saying, if you got a little lost, most of the things that I'm saying is figuratively and stuff like that. Like, if you get it, you get it, and whatever. Like, in that example that I made an example about the ex, that wasn't even really an example. That was real life. Like, literally. I'm coming clean. Let the rain fall down. Yeah, you know, sometimes the best of us, and I don't even put myself on a high horse like that, or a pedestal, or whatever. Like, everybody makes mistakes. I mean, I was about to say, like, it happens to the best of us, but I ain't even my best self, for real. I really ain't. Not yet, at least, you know? So, I mean, it happens. It happens. But get back up when life knocks you down. And do it fast. Don't just lay there. Don't just lay there and play dead. Like, I know you want to and whatever, but don't. Get the fuck up. And get back into as soon as you fucking can. Because the longer you wait, bro, the longer you fucking try to sit there and grieve something that didn't work out, that was supposed to come tumbling down, you're wasting time. Like, life is still going on without you. And stuff like that. Like, I done got my heart broke over the weekend. I done lost my grandfather and stuff like that. Guess what? I still had to go to school. Like, and that's real life. Like, it just doesn't stop. It doesn't. So the most that you could do for yourself is try to eliminate as much stress as you can. And I feel like the easiest thing that you can do to eliminate as much stress as you can that's in your control is look around look who you're surrounded by and whatever. If your circle, if anybody in your circle is stressing you out, you have the power to control, to get the fuck out, or get them the fuck out, and whatever. Things you can't control, what would be like, I don't know, like life circumstances and stuff like that. Like, certain things you kind of just have to duke out and whatever. Like, you know, and those really be the worst. Because it's like you really can't do nothing but just let time do its fucking thing. So at least be grateful that you do have some control in some aspect in your life and stuff like that when it comes to stress management. And like I said, like the two things that you can control and whatever when it comes to stress management and whatever is who you're around and where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm sorry, because not everybody even gets those luxuries, but hopefully, and whatever. If you're around the wrong people, change your surroundings. If you're somewhere where you don't need to be, go home. Go home, Roger. Go home. You know, like, as far as managing stress, you get what I'm saying? But we have to understand that we can only do so much, you know what I'm saying? But we should try to do as much as we can that we have control over. It doesn't make sense to stress over things that you can't control, such as people. You cannot control people. Don't stress about people. If they want to leave your life, or if they're making it hard in your life and whatever, but they're still around, I'm sorry to say, but like, life is really what you make it. If people are around you and stressing you out, you got to change something, or that's what you made for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, also accountability too, you know? Remove yourself, take yourself, like, be accountable that you put yourself in certain places. Take yourself out of certain places. Just like you put yourself in certain places and stuff like that, take yourself out of certain places. Take yourself out of certain groups, situations, you know, like anything. You have the power to remove yourself from it. I'm just saying, as far as stress goes and stuff like that. I mean, some things you cannot control, like disasters, like natural disasters and stuff like that, or sicknesses, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, those type of stresses are exactly why you don't need more other stresses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is already life, and for all of us, whether y'all think so or not. Y'all think motherfuckers be having it, you know? Like, I want to become rich and famous just to let you guys know, because I already know, like, yeah, materialistic wise and stuff like that, I'm gonna be happy when it comes to, you know, anything I want, I got it and whatever. But as far as health, peace of mind, family, all of that, I just feel like it would hurt more if something were to happen to health, family, all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things you can't control. The material shit, you can get it. You can get it. And if you don't get it, you can ease your mind. Because if you don't got it today, you could get that shit next year. I mean, yeah, like, time is like, you know, whatever and whatever. But don't ever psych yourself out and think that just because you don't have something or whatever, that you'll never have it. That was never the case and stuff like that. There's been so many times where I thought I would have never had something and whatever, and I ended up having it, and then when I got it, I just didn't care about it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the importance, and, like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it. You're gonna touch it. You're gonna touch those. You're gonna touch millions and stuff like that. You're gonna touch those cars. You're gonna touch those cribs. You're gonna touch those purses. Whatever the fuck you into and whatever, you're gonna touch it and shit like that. Don't ever think that you're exempt. You're exempt. Oh my god. Don't ever think you guys cannot. When it comes to the material, you could. Anybody could do it. That's why it's here, you know? But as far as things that really hold... Oh my goodness. See, this shit just stressed me out. Oh my gosh. Maybe that was just a message that it's time for me to smoke. It's like, okay, we get it. Damn. But seriously, guys, like, stress really, at least in America, I hope you guys do know or have done a little bit of research on stress. And I hope you guys do know that stress can be fatal. It could definitely lead to a whole bunch of health problems and stuff like that. And also, it could change your appearance and the way that you look. So, I mean, if you care about any of those things that I just mentioned, maybe this conversation could help you a little bit. Because at the end of the day, that's all I really want to do, is help people. I want to help like-minded people. I want to help people who have never even thought about it, you know? Like, because stress is a big deal. We don't often talk about it. We don't often talk about stress and how stress affects us and stuff like that. Normally, we just see the results of what stress does when it becomes like depression, right? So, I think it's important for everybody of all ages and stuff like that to try to find ways to manage your stress, you know? Yeah, try to find ways to manage your stress. So I actually made a little bit of notes a little bit of notes and stuff like that this morning because I knew that I wanted to talk about this and stuff like that. So basically what I wrote down was just some tips to help reduce the stress in life. So I actually got these sources from Harvard, on the Harvard website and stuff like that. So I'll just read a little bit of what I wrote down. This is, look, don't quote me for this because these are not my words. These are not my words. And stuff like that. But it's something that will probably help you if you heard it. The best way to cope with stress: 7 hours of sleep, plant-based diet, exercising often, meditation, social connection. Dr. Ramudani, I hope I said that right. He's an integrative medicine specialist at Harvard. He also claims that slow breathing reduces heart rate. So 10 slow deep breaths in. Also, you can do imagery exercises, which basically is just like, okay, you imagine that you're in Hawaii at a resort and you're getting your nails painted, and you know what I'm saying, like imagery. And then also you can stretch, because you guys do know that when you feel stressed out, your muscles tense up and stuff like that. Your muscles are very tense. So, I mean, I don't know when the fuck they release their tenseness and stuff like that, but it would make sense to probably to stretch regularly and whatever. Like probably daily. So there's also deep breath meditations and stuff like that in tips. There's one where you breathe in and whatever, you hold your hands up like that, and you do that 10 times. What else? You guys can take mindfulness breaks and stuff like that. Like go outside, take a walk. You know, brisk walk. I think that's what it's called. Whatever. But go outside, take a walk and whatever. It's exactly what I was trying to do earlier, but I guess I just took an Uber to the dispensary, which sounds crazy as fuck. But like, I guess at least I got outside the house. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying my best. Like, I really don't like the area that I'm in. Maybe I just got 1,001 excuses. Ugh. Anyway. So, and then laughter. And then, yeah. And then also the last tip was, what was the last tip? Hold on. Oh no, I got a few more. Sorry. So play soothing music and whatever, but you have to be, when you play soothing music and stuff like that, you have to be present and engaged to sounds. Otherwise it won't work. You want to counter negative thoughts and stuff like that. Like for every one negative thought, find 3 positive thoughts and stuff like that. Positive self-talk, self-critical, self-criticism and whatever. What does that say? Initiates the stress response. I don't know what I wrote. But anyways, give yourself some praise and some support and stuff like that. And then lastly was ask if it is really worth it. Try to put things in perspective by asking if the cause of the stress will matter in a year from now. Will it matter in a year from now? So those are some of the things that I had wrote down to help me so I can help you guys. And then I just wrote down like a list of things that you can do, which is basically reiterating what I just said and whatever. So 25 quick ways to reduce stress and whatever. I didn't write 25. I only picked the ones that I actually thought were the most effective and stuff like that. So for me, that was breathing, music, taking a walk, being in the sun, hand massages. Apparently, you know, that makes sense though. I feel like whatever. Count backwards, stretch, rub your feet, close your eyes, be alone, organize. Like, I've been cleaning all morning. All morning. Green tea is good for reducing stress. Like, drip cold water on your wrists. I've never heard of that, but I will definitely try it. Create your own Zen zone. And I feel like I would definitely come back. I would come back on YouTube and whatever and create my own Zen zone with you guys and whatever. Like, in my room somewhere. I have a ton of space, kinda, and whatever. And my room is pretty basic and stuff. Like, it looks very cozy, but it's super basic. Well, it's not super basic. I'm so lying. Like, my room is not basic, but to me, it's starting to feel basic. Like, I need a whole makeover and whatever. And speaking of Zen, like, I want to change the color theme in my room to like green and stuff. I just really want like mellow, like like you know what I'm saying, like a Zen zone for real. Like, and for me, green signifies like what's the word, like what is the word, like calm, calm, safe, healthiness, you know, like that's what green radiates to me. So that's why I want to change my room to green. So right now, my room, you could say it's like the color theme is basically pink or whatever, because everything basically got a little bit of pink in it and whatever. I went to Target the other day and whatever, and the other day, I'm talking about yesterday, and I had got new bed sheets and stuff like that. I really am so disappointed that Target didn't have a lot of selections and stuff like that. But whatever, I should have never even went to fucking Target. Should have went to Walmart. But anyways, yeah, so I got this purple set. Like, that will match my room theme too. Purple. Yeah, whatever. I kind of didn't want to do purple, because I feel like I already got purple. Like, I got pink, purple, like that fuchsia type of look going on and stuff like that. But I like purple. Like, purple's a calm, like, I like calm colors. Like, if I'm gonna be in a room and whatever, my room is my sanctuary. Like, whew, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be able to unwind and stuff. I wish I could have showed you guys the process of like me just like arranging my room and stuff like that. Well, not really, because whatever, but like, yeah, I would do more interior designs, stuff like that. I would do more of that. Like, I love that. But anyways, guys, if you guys actually stayed to the end, you're a real one and whatever. And you obviously really care about yourself and your stress and, you know, your health and stuff like that, and good for you. And I hope that you took something out of this video and stuff like that. And I also hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that you'll be back on the next video. Peace.